everyone, Pun here. Upon how to like gotcha is. Look for something like gotcha. I got you covered. And today we're in the world of Girls Frontline 2. We are checking out the one and only, our lovely wife, Ms. Groza. That is right. Her covenant just came out, and we are going to be checking it out. I'm so excited. We're gonna be checking out. We're gonna go right into it. The wife is here. The wife. Let's go. Okay, so I've already covenanted her, stuff like that, but we will be checking out the cutscene. So let's already go there. I believe I click here, it should be like recollection or something. Or not. Nope. Hang on. Yep. Is it? Yeah, recollection. Here it is. Let's see it. All right, here we go. I love the little hum in the background. Bing, 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 bing. Bing. The wifey. Let's go. Wife, 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 wife. Let's go. Thank you, Commander. I needed that. Oh! Oh, what? Stop! Thank you, Commander. I needed that. Groza. Aww. Surely you already knew, right? There's no way I could leave you, even without this ceremony. Oh! Stop! You're so wife! Stop! Oh, you're so wife! Nah, I'm tearing up. Yet, you still giving me that honor. Does that mean you bear the same feelings as me? Hee hee. Aww. Let's continue standing by each other's side in days to come, Commander. Oh, I'm tearing up with happy tears. Oh. Just do whatever you want, Commander. I'll always be by your side. Oh. That is so sweet. Okay, so we still get the scene. Okay, anyway, there's also some like cutscenes we get here, like memories and records and stuff. We're gonna be checking it out with Twilight Rodeo, scene 1. Let's go in. Aww. The time is 3 a.m. Usually, even dolls would be asleep at times like this. Why am I still awake? I believe this is called insomnia, Commander. An unexpected voice answers my query. Surprised? Perhaps she's become familiar with me after our long years working together, but Groza has always been able to guess what's on my mind. Quite. I didn't expect there to be a doll staying up this late. So, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're actually drifting up work's assignments in the middle of the night like the rumors say. Wait. Commander, don't you think talking about work at a time like this is terribly insensitive? Groza presses the play button on the gramophone and places a needle on the record, and an O2 fills the air. Stop! After that, she walks behind another table and takes out a clean glass and pours me some wine. She is wife! She is wife! Oh my gosh! We're not at work time now, so talking about work is forbidden. Oh my gosh, I love you. I take a sip of the red wine she hands me. Its rich bouquet stretched around my mouth in an instant. That, combined with the waltz from the record player, makes me feel like I've been transported to a grand ballroom. I have her dress on, so that's amazing. I have her wearing the dress, so that's amazing. I find it hard to draw the connection between the charming mood of the air and Groza, whom I see in daily life, but we spent so long together that I can't help but feel familiar closeness with her. Aww. That look of your face just now was quite impolite, Commander. Wait, did we give her... I find it hard to draw a connection between the charming mood and the air and Groza, whom I see in daily life, but we spent so much time together, I can't but feel closeness with her. I'm sorry, I haven't seen you outside of work setting for some time. It takes some getting used to. I almost forgot that you've always been most active at night. Oh? Then perhaps you should take your time and get used to me. I'll be here as well tomorrow night. She's a night owl. Oh my gosh. Okay, so quick thing. I am a night owl too, so this fits me so well. I'll pass. I don't want to miss out on sleep every night. Oh, come on. I would lose sleep for her. We all would. Upon hearing my words, Groza raised her glass and lightly clinked it against mine before downing a dark red liquid within one gulp. Our date tonight. The wife cunning. Our date tonight hardly looks to be everyday thing, so let's make the most of it, shall we? If you don't mind, of course. Wait. Did Groza say that or did I say that? Yes, okay, Groza said it. Want to make sure. If you don't mind, of course. After all, I've done not getting able to sleep for a while. Given the mood right now, it would be best if you stayed here, Commander. Groza smiles ironically. As the music reaches its climax, she holds her hand out to me. We have a long night, Commander. Shall we dance? Oh my gosh. In the comparison to doll like Groza, who is used to take her leisure at night, the fatigue from insomnia means that I have trouble indulging myself while she can. Even with the atmosphere in the room helping things along. I think I'll pass. It's been too long since I last did this. Besides, I'm sure you wouldn't want me to step all over your feet. She gracefully withdraws her inviting hand. I understand, but merely drinking seems to be a little too spontaneous. Let's see. How about some grass? What's that? Oh, but Commander, dance with her! Come on! You don't need to go out to do all that to trouble for me. But it's not just for you, Commander. Think of it as helping to taste test a new dish for me. Oh. Come to think of it, I don't seem to recall you ever asking what I did during my all-nighters. The piping hot bread fills the room with fragrant smell. And the aura spreads while my appetite further. Thanks for the food. I find myself drowning more and more wine. Sorry, I really thought you were working during this time. Is that impression I give you, Commander? Actually, it's not just me. I think the other dolls will think that too. Still, it's not a bad thing to be a reliable leader, right, Groza? It seems you have come to misunderstand me because I spent all day by your side, Commander. That said, I've noticed you seem different from before, ever since the day we met each other again. Oh, as I empty my glass again, I finally begin to feel effects of wine kicking in. So as Groza raises the wine bottle, I repeatedly pull the glass back a little. But aren't you the one who changed the most, Commander? Well, I can't keep living in the past after all. That said, you seem a little bit more like your past self tonight, Groza. I do not know if it's because of finally getting sleepy or because I drank too much, but my vision is blurring up. This is bad. Is that so? Even I don't remember much about my past now. As you know, the unknown failure of the uneasiness I feel from the missing portions of my neural cloud have changed me, Commander. So she told us! Hey, Zombie, welcome in. We're doing the thing. Yeah, we're doing our wife story. Let's go. Yeah, this is the wife's Affinity thing. As the Commander, wait, so she know? I'm actually curious. Does she actually know? Anyway, Commander. But more importantly, saying so, Groza stops and looks me in the eye. Except there are 3 Grozas before me now. Commander's drunk. I'm sorry. I think I need to get some rest. Are you drunk, Commander? Come now. Don't be shy. I'll walk you back to your room. She's such a wife. We love her. There's a hint of resignation in her voice as she approaches me. Before I can answer, I feel a warm shoulder hoisting up my arm. After that, a whiff of warm fragrance hits me, and I feel my body relax further. Good night, Commander. Groza only leaves my side after ensuring that I have safely delivered in my room. On my part, I abandon all attempts of resting and go out like a light the moment I hit the bed. Resisting, sorry. Come here. Is it me or did I just have a weird dream? Commander! It's not a dream. At the very least, the girls in my dream seem a little different than usual. Even what she said was odd. Just as I get out to prepare and leave my room, I notice a burned out lavender scented candle on my table, as well as a bouquet of Gabriel roses, which still beads of moisture on them. I'm loving this. I'm loving every minute of this. That was the perfect intro to this. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. Wife, Groza. Wife, 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 wife. Let's go. Phase 2. We're not stopping. We're going in. Phase 2. Go, go, go. Is this a travel itinerary? Ain't no way. After the day of work is done, Groza suddenly passes me a special handout. There's plenty of time before it's scheduled to take place. Please take your time and read it at your convenience, Commander. There's no need to rush your answers. I paged through it. The time frame takes place during our vacation days, but then I noticed that 2 of us are the only ones coming on this trip. I can't but harbor some doubts. Oh my, Commander, I can't but notice that you look on your face. Is it really strange that 2 of us are being traveled together by ourselves? I just didn't expect you to invite me to join you on your vacation. We've already worked together every day after all. All the more reason for us to be traveling together. Oh my gosh, that pouty face. That pouty face, we love it. A change of surroundings, a change of status, and a change of mood might help change your perception of me as well, Commander. I don't recall you being so concerned about how I viewed you before. Yeah, it seems your misconception about me has run deeper than I observed previously. Oh, she's so worried. Previously, you say? Sorry, I really thought you were at work during this time. That is the impression I give you, the Commander. Actually, it's not just me. I think other dolls them will think about this about you. Have you finally remembered, Commander? Now then, let us begin our travel preparations. Are there any special preparations needed? After all, we'll need to be locked and loaded for our journey, Commander. Wait, what do you mean by that? Wait, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by locked and loaded, woman? Come with me to my room, please. Okay. I'm okay. 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 Well, okay. Just follow the wife. Yep. Okay. 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 We're going to the room. Okay, Commander. Listen to the woman. What do you think of this outfit, Commander? Is it suitable for our trip? This girl is playing us like a fiddle, and I am all for it. What do you think, Commander? Is this suitable for our trip? After changing, Groza slowly walks up to me. She bends forward slightly, perhaps so I can get a better view of her, and shortens the distance between us. In truth, Groza's travel preparations didn't exactly require me to do anything. All she wants to me is to help her pick out the clothes to wear. This girl, it looks great on you. Is this what you mean by locked and loaded? Simply changing my attire isn't enough. I also prepare many items to improve the mood. Surely with their help, you'll be able to fully immerse yourself in the atmosphere, no? I'm sure your mindset will change too. Therefore, I'd like to help me out, Commander, with all these accessories. What accessories do you think is better? I look at the little box containing her accessories and pick one out for her. Groza doesn't take it from me, but moves closer. Her outer gaze sparkles as she stands in her fancy dress. Is it the dress that we have on her currently? The one with the purple? Oh, I wish there was a model for that. Could you put it on for me? Oh my gosh, stop. Stop. All right. I pat her on the head gently as I can with one hand and slowly apply the hair clip neatly combined with hair of the others. I gotta take a look at their model if it's the one I'm thinking of. Commander, does the currently look different to how I normally am? While she's fully dressed, Groza shows no sign of pulling away from me. You look radiant. Yes. You look still clearly Groza, but can't link your present self to the stern yet reliable student leader I see in my daily life. It seems what I saw asleep last night wasn't just a dream. Then I achieved my aim, Commander. Mature and calm, reliable yet certain. If your impression of me now is still the same as the workplace, I fear I shall have to do something even more outrageous. Hey, I'm game. Hey, the more outrageous, the better. And what would that be? Commander. Come on, Groza. Come on, what is it? Tell us. Oh boy! Groza flashes me a victorious smile. Then she slowly opens her arms before wrapping around my waist, drawing me towards her. It's not as though I've never been this close to Groza before, but happy now is different from those other times. Perhaps because the mood's in there, but she's acting strange. But the way Groza's acting today feels unreal to me. You're 1 centimeter thinner. Groza suddenly speaks up after an unknown amount of time. What? I was talking about your waist size. Wait. Are you measuring my waist? Wait a minute. Wait, that's actually funny. You're 1 centimeter thinner. What? I was talking about your waist. Girl! Ain't no way. That was good. Are you measuring my waist? I am. Since my clothes have been picked out, I'll need to be a matching set with your matter, of course. I'll understand them myself once I verify your sizes. You were not just verifying sizes, woman. You wanted that hug. The strange mood in the air for now vanishes in an instant, but I find myself breathing a sigh of relief. Is that what you want to do? Are you disappointed, Commander? Not at all. Oh, you're disappointed. Shut up. But you should know my sizes. Sizes, right? Did something change? I'll continue collecting the other parts of you then, Commander. Okay. Okay, I am. Okay. She then steps closer again. Feeling anxious, I find myself relaxed, swiftly backing up a little. If you make the clothes now, you might not be able to make it in time for our trip. This girl. But you let me measure you earlier. Why are you suddenly feeling embarrassed now? All right then, I'll let you handle it. I immediately relax myself. Groza seems to be sense this would happen, but she closes her in once again. Because she closes in once again. Wait. I'll let you measure you earlier. Wow. Is this woman? This woman is crafty. I love her. Let's keep going. Number 3. Would you like something, pretty lady? We have all the red onions, tomatoes, and... A young girl watches us nervously. She stands behind a little stall filled with goods in sale. Flowers, fruit, vegetables, all of which are radiating yellow zones. The selection hardly put into place amongst the green zone vendors, but the girl's penitent voice seems to have vividly, shaking Groza and cause her freeze with a 1,000-yard stare. I don't feel well. My instincts tell me that this might be related to her missing past. I'll have a bouquet of roses, please. Thank you. I lightly squeeze Groza's hand as I speak to her, hoping she'll calm her nerves, and hoping that our excursion won't be ruined by the unexpected occurrence. Okay, here you go. A bouquet of roses. Here, you have a nice day, Mrs. and Mister. We're holding hands. Aww. As I hand the roses to Groza the roses, she finally seems to awaken her stupor and smiles at me like she always does. I didn't expect you to do this sort of thing, Commander. Is that surprising? I always thought I treated my friends well. Anyway, it seems that enough shopping for today. What else do you like to fit? You mean wife, Commander, but we'll move on from that. You mean wife, but move on. Anyway, it seems that's enough shopping today. What else do you like to go? Groza gently grabs my arm and continues strolling down the green zone streets with me. Since she couldn't finish making fancy suits she had planned for me in time for the trip, Groza promptly abandoned her own exquisite dress to match me. As a result, we changed our plans to the last minute. We focused on staying comfortable and enjoying ourselves, spending normal leisurely day lively in the green zone residence. Being able to go as we please, looking forward to a little surprise. This is that await us is also quite romantic, don't you think? Oh my gosh. Personally, I was hoping you would be able to get into the romantic mood, especially when you're with me, Commander. Oh my gosh, she's so forward, I love it. She's saying that again? But why, Commander? Before I can answer, my thoughts are read by the sound of a gunshot. Uh-oh. Bang. Two gangs of people dressed in different wow, emerged from various parts of the street as though gunshot was a starter pistol. Meanwhile, the residents scream, flee in all directions in the marketplace, become gang-gold battlefield. So much for a little surprise. Looks like we got one now. It seems we'll need to take care of this nuisance. I draw my personal sidearm. At the very least, we should be able to ensure the residents make it out safely before the police arrive. Groza, prepare for battle. Order received. Before I can give more commands, Groza is already switching combat mode. She turns and takes place with the gunman behind us, before readjusting her stance and disarming the several others with their handguns. Meanwhile, the girl who just sold us the flowers is knocked to the street by a panicking press and fleeing people. We saw in the exchange again by nearby. Groza immediately runs up and quickly shoves her behind cover. Hide here. I probably raise my pistol and take out the enemy beside her. Just in time. Oh! Groza, you're 3 o'clock. Oh, what a brave man. Oh, what a brave man. And then he rushes out for nearby alley and Groza floors him with a spectacular roundhouse kick. I would love to see the animation of that. Groza immediately wraps up the thugs without so much as using a weapon. Finally, the police arrive, arrest all of the preparators, and bring the matter to conclusion at last. However, it seems we won't have time to go anywhere else today. Despite resolving the unexpected encounter, Groza doesn't seem too pleased with the outcome. It would seem that I still failed in the end. Oh, you did? How so? The aim of this trip was to experience a romantic move. What happened just now was not what I had expected. When did you start thinking this way? I've been meaning to ask this question for a while now. Finally, I have been open to bring it up. I've always done my best to stay calm while working, staying by your side and acting as an elite doll ought to. It's because I dislike failure, but more importantly because I don't want to be abandoned again. Oh no! We would never abandon you. Stop. No abandonment. No. But I wouldn't be able to accept that. Yeah, if it meant that you only saw me for being a boring colleague. Oh. Groza moves in front of me and looks into my eyes. Do you understand now, Commander? Her clothes are smudged and ripped from fighting. This is the first time I've seen her worse for wear, and she's exposed her weakness to me countless times before. Right now, however, I can't help but feel strange sympathy for her. I take off my jacket and wrap it over her. Utter nonsense. I've never once considered you boring, Groza, whether at work or in daily life. And besides, you were really cool just now. Also, regarding that girl, I don't know why she shook me up so much. It seems the scene was familiar and awakened memories in me. I guess those memories from the missing portion of your neural cloud? I've always known about the unease in her heart, but I need her permission to give it my input, not to feel sudden and unwelcome. Groza thinks for a moment and then she shakes her head. Much as I'd like to recover the missing part of me, I'm not sure if letting you take part in this process would be the right thing to do. Her voice trembles a little near the end of her words, and she caps it off with a smile. It isn't as confident and elegant like how she normally is. On the contrary, it seems like laughing at herself. And besides, it takes this long for you to not treat me as an... Right. And besides, it's taken this long for you not to treat me as just a colleague, Commander. Aww. So I don't want to. Groza and I have been through so many dangerous situations together. I know the collision every single wound and her scar on her body, but I have never once been able to help her deal with the true source of her uneasiness. Still, I can only soothe this worry, at the very least. Surely you don't think our bond is that fragile, do you? I squeeze Groza's hand again. Groza, if you want to, I'll help you find the truth with you someday. And if you don't want to, then I'll help you keep your secret forever. But right now, I just want to put you at ease. At the very least, I can guarantee that all those things you hate and fear will not happen again. I'm loving every minute of this. Why is there only one more? Stop! I want more of this! I want more of this! This is so wholesome! Every little bit. Okay, so that was 3, right? I just want to double check. Yeah, okay, that was 3. Okay. Oh my gosh, I want more of this. I want every moment of this. I want more. 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 All right, well, here we go. Part 4. Here we go. The time is 3 a.m. Usually even dolls would be asleep. And I've only just finished today's work. Looks like I'll be hearing rumors about you soon, Commander. I even guess who it is. The only doll who would respond to me like this at this time. Today is an exception. As a human, there's no way I'd be able to work this late every night. Oh, so you were working then? And here I thought you came just to see me. It's alright for you to think of it that way. After all, however we came to it, the end result is the same. Groza puts more effort into setting things up for tonight compared to before. Candle flames flicker in the lounge, and scented candles fill the air with a thick fragrance. Groza places the phone needle on the trembling record and walks over and plays it once again. Well, if you didn't come to see me, then why'd you wear the clothes I made just for you, Commander? Commander! Well, you delivered me to my room earlier today. I thought I should at least try them out and see if they fit. Plus, it was to make up for what happened last time. Or were you just hoping that I would interpret what you did as an invitation of some kind? Hehehe. Oh, Commander, you're playing dumb as always, even though you know exactly what I have in mind. Hey, yo, wait a minute. Wait, where is this going? Groza doesn't directly answer my question. Instead, she slowly approaches me, extends her arms in invitation once again. It's fit you well, Commander. We're a perfect match, just like I expected. It makes me feel that it makes me think that we tear away if we don't dance at least once tonight. I rarely seen Groza's eyes declare intention so openly, and they're doing now. They hint a caution at them as well as a glimmer of anticipation. If I refuse again, you'll probably call me insensitive. How about this? Let me guide you to the parts you don't know, Commander. Oh. Well, since you're offering. I suddenly recall Groza's unhappy face in the green zone and overrides her expectant look now. Yes, that's right. We've been with each other for so long, I knew every single one of her thoughts and worries. What makes her bold and brave, what makes her timid and weak, her kindness, her gentleness, and her most perceptive, precious feelings. She never asked for much, so why should I disappoint her now? I plant my hand on Groza, then take her in and pull her over to me. That little... It seems I have no choice but to agree. Shall we begin now? Look at her shocked face! Look at her shocked face! She's just like, hi. Oh, Commander. You learned to ask questions whose answers are self-evident. You should know I hate people who beat around the bush, no? Perhaps it's because we're close together, but Groza turns away slightly, a very right gesture of her part, and Sylvie begins the first step of the dance. And that is how we begin our first dance. It's definitely elegant, but Groza and I lose ourselves in the atmosphere, going around and around orbiting each other. Commander, you're dancing very well right now, aren't you? Groza teasing me in the tone of a mild annoyance. Only because the mood and the music are good, no? Although I don't think it's a connection between the two of them, I'm curious of something. How do you view me right now? Groza is lovely as she rolls in time with the music, but I know she isn't saying that to fish the compliments. Come on, Commander. You look just like the Groza I know, but I don't think you're looking for praise, right? Commander, I'm sure you know, but there are gaps in my neurocloud due to various circumstances. I am constantly haunted by the sense of loss and unease caused by specters of unknown past, of an unknown failure. And yet, you told me that this doesn't change anything between us. Of course not! Still, the past follows you, even a murky impression. Of course, this isn't always a good thing, you know, like the green zone last time. I'm not sure if I'm mentioning this will ruin Groza's mood, but from her relieved smile, it seems like she's trying to come in terms with the missing memories. I know that none of us can escape our past, not me, nor you, Commander. Let's not bring up that stuff by now. Someday I will face my past, and then everything will be settled once and for all. And then what? Then that depends how things turn out. However, I'm certain of one thing. No matter how things turn out, all I need is you by my side, Commander. That's all I wanted. Please believe me. I have always believed in you. Aww. As our coverage trails off, the waltz slowly winds down. Then maybe I hope for something more. The song ends, and so is our dance. Groza arches backward, and I vigorously support with my arm at her waist. Such as? And in the next moment, Groza, who ought to be straight and bowed, suddenly reaches up and places her hand on my cheek. Then she plants a gentle yet passionate kiss on my cheek at lightning speed. Oh my gosh, that was like the image. That's hilarious. Such as this. Despite the fact that she is only asking permission after the fact, I can't myself a rebuke her. Wait, what? Such as, oh, okay. And what's the cause of my the mood too? Did you end up getting swept away by it? To be precise, I took advantage of you being carried away by things, launched a sneak attack on you, Commander. Carpe diem, as they say, or carpe nocta, as it were. So, apart from work, would you mind indulging in more romantic endeavors with me? Yes, 1,000 times yes. Yes, 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 yes. Sorry, yes. Groza's smile has always been confident and proud, but right now, there's a flush pink on her cheeks. Are you drunk? Unfortunately, I do not get drunk. You've always gotten drunk before me, haven't you, my commander? Oh, what happened to the last time? It was an accident. Like I said, I'm not good at all-nighters. Still, things won't end simply as they did this time. Shall we continue? Commander, have you forgotten? In Griffin, they call me the Night Queen. She has teasing look in her eyes and tightens her grip on my hand. We have a long night ahead of us, and many, many things we must do. And I won't admit defeat until dawn comes. Hey, yo! Just then, the song begins to play. The next song begins to play. And then they banged. That's amazing. Oh wait, hazy evening. Okay, I gotta see what the ending is. Is it? Oh my gosh, let's continue. Ah! Commander, you got my gift, haven't you? Wine again? I appreciate it, but I can't drink that much. That way, you'll have a reasonable opportunity to invite me to taste it with you. The last time was quite fine, wasn't it? I'm sure you don't need to remind you, but today's mission was a great success. So would you like to celebrate with me tonight? We only just knocked off. No, we only just. What does that mean? We only just knocked off. But ever reliable leader Groza is already thinking about how to spend her night already. Are you afraid one of the dolls will come and give you a report? Does that even matter? Right now, we're the only two here. You should be used to that by now. Or are you still feeling shy about that even now? I'm just worried that the celebration might end up lasting all night long by accident. You never complain when we watch the sunrise together, though. Still, there's no need to worry. I've already checked. There ain't any pending commissions, so I'm sure it'll just alright for you to go to bed a little later tonight. Given your habits, I doubt it'll just be a little later. Of course! If you had other plans in mind, then please feel free to use my gift. Don't mind celebrating by myself like I used to at this point. Last. However, I'm still like to meet you afterwards, Commander. Then I'll give you another present, one that I am sure will satisfy you. This is why she's wife. 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 All right. Let's take a look at her dialogues. All right. Record 1. Record 1. Okay. After the Griffin reconstructing, Groza has second his stance tech and ended up becoming a member of the security operations. However, she has abandoned due to the operation was only reactivated when she met the commander again. As a mature and responsible elite doll, Groza was undoubtedly the pillar of her team, maintaining her poise and confidence in circumstances. Her skill helped the commander through numerous difficulties during the early days of Elmo's journey. Having lost a part of her neural logs, Girl occasionally felt uneasy and lost, but she rarely showed this side of her. Groza was professional and efficient during the operations. As a team leader, she was capable of running her entire team by herself. Outside of work, Groza was personally underwent complete about-face seeking. Seeking casual yet romantic lifestyle that unaffect her work. Aww! She's a fan of romance. That's amazing. While the rumors about how she drifted rather Owen Pan's night circulate on the ammo, the truth was that she puts all her work aside and simply enjoyed the undisturbed silence of the time of night. Due to the cooking-based interactions of long years of working each other, Groza and the commander have developed a unique camaraderie. In daylight, Groza is very close to and naturally shared her views with the commander. The showy auto over Groza's heart gradually faded and the Elmo grew more and more lively in recent days. However, the missing portions of her neural cloud was like a wound that wouldn't heal. It remained in her heart, as though waiting for the right time to bring the artisan tear her ruined body to shreds. Aww. Number 2. Oh, that's a long one. Let me get a drink of water for this one. All right. And today, the commander, who had only just become a bounty hunter, found Groza in this abandoned quarry. It's how we first met! Huh? Groza? What are you doing here? Her frame hasn't been thrown up in a while, and has been ravaged by the battle damage and the passage of time. Right now, even the elite doll who once possessed a sounding space could only originally, like a pile of giving trap. Self-diagnosis complete. Tragically, despite her murky memories prior to abandonment, the sense of despair that came just before death in her like a nightmare, and she could only not shake the loose. As Groza Gully came to the words mission fail and abandoned in place, so on for the neural cloud. It was as though she was trapped in the moment, constantly bumping up against those emotions, unable to break free. The choking sensation almost set the driver mad. Her throat croaked, and lusty frustration emitting crying anguish. How had she ended up like this? What was the substance flowing out of her eyes? Aww! In that moment, however, a warm human being embraced her. Ever what familiar scent, a familiar form, and with him, the strange sense of comfort and familiarity. But is it because her own power cell was almost drained? Our master neural conflictuations were able Oh, but Groza allowed her eyes to close. This time she was sure she would be able to wake up again. Oh, okay, number three. Want to see more? The camera account was like an electronic current. It hit Groza without remorse. It filled her with bizarre sensation. Groza, what's wrong? Upon noticing the irregularity, the commander moved closer to her. Groza used the reading people's thoughts and faces. She looked at the commander's face and saw nothing but concern. At the very least, there was nothing banning her in the commander's information. Banning her? Upon realizing what she was thinking, Groza was startled by how dark her thoughts had become. She may never have felt this way if not the incident. She recalled that the day the commander found her, how the warm hands drew her forth from death and damnation. If the commander knew how uneasy she was, if she knew she was incomplete, would it fade like a walking dream? Groza secretly made her mind prove her worth and thus avoid the fate of being abandoned again. I'm fine. I think it might be because of my frame damage earlier. Before the commander called her again, Groza smiled warmly. Don't worry, Commander. And besides, in a sneaky turn of events, she turned the question about the commander. I won't break down so easily, so feel free to lean on me a little bit more, won't you? Girl knew what she was doing. Number 4. Okay. Commander, would you like a taste of my cooking? This is the first time Groza was cooking for the commander, and clearly even was surprised by that. Even the camera was used to having an extra doll aboard the Elmo, but even so. Oh, does my attire look so strange? The apron-clad Groza flashed a smile, and she said she was expecting retaliation and placed a pumpkin pie she made on the table. I was just wondering when we got a housekeeper doll in the Elmo. Commander! That's okay. Okay, that's funny. That's good. That's good. I like that. Since it's my first time cooking you, I thought we should dress more occasion. How is it? Does it suit me? Groza smiled, Commander. It does, very much. The commander shifted his gaze from Groza to the pumpkin pie sitting at the table. The crust had been baked in a rich brown color, and it looked crispy and delicious. Meanwhile, the filling looked soft and moist, gleaming like radiation from the tempting aroma. Commander, you taste this rather than just staring at it, said Groza, while gesturing to the commander to help himself. The commander didn't hesitate. Taking a slice of pie and putting it in her mouth. It tasted nothing like they imagined. A complex is akin to vomit spread through their mouth. The crispy crust is filled with blended color, leading to a more sleek mental image. Oh no! Commander, the air forced it down through the carefully speaking. Have you tried yourself, Commander? Groza? Not a moment. In truth, I was planning a request to install a gastro module on me. Despite her doubts, Groza voiced her thoughts of going back. Got it. I'll install it. I'll install them in tomorrow. Oh, the commander took one for the team, Commander, as we should. She's not that good of a cook, sadly. That's fine. We eat the wife's cooking. Steam and vapor filled them aloud. Groza ladled a cream stew into the 3 bowls and brought them to a table. This was the first meal that the 3 of them were having together after welcoming the newest member, Elmo. Oh, it's Mei-Ling! Miss Groza, you're really good at cooking, Mei-Ling said as her eyes gleamed with anticipation. Well, it looks like it smells good enough. The taste, however, it's kind of unique. The commander recalled the first time she sampled Groza attempted at the dish. Still, I tasted the cream stew. Alright, it's all fine. Alright, why do you try it, you two? After the 2 of them took a spoonful of the stew, the smiles on their faces followed told Groza that this attempt of cooking was a success. Even though she didn't seem insulted, Groza sat beside the commander and picked up on her spoon, helping herself to her own portion of stew. The air was filled with peace and happiness. She could partake in the warmth as well as the mere eating. She brought her spoon to her mouth and such ran through Groza's head. Alright, Groza, there's something I'd like to discuss with you, the commander suddenly said after the meal over. Even though we only have 3 people in the Elmo right now, in the future, I might end up recruiting more dolls on our team. Therefore, I'd like you to become the leader of our doll complement. Oh my, does that mean you acknowledge my skills, Commander? Groza was clearly surprised, but still smiled in a confident way. You don't need to give me an answer right away. Take your time and think carefully about it. No, Commander, I would be honored to accept this role. Your Groza is willing to serve. Oh. Number 6. It happened in 2066. I just became a bounty hunter, but just as I was thinking about whether or not to recruit more dolls, I found Groza in a barren quarry. She seemed really worked up. Then I awakened her, almost like a child. I've never seen Groza like this before. It certainly didn't fit my mental image of her. So you brought me back right there and then, Commander? Well, to be frank, back then I hadn't thought of far for it yet, but I knew I couldn't just leave you there. Even in the underground broker's help, cleaning and fixing Groza took a long time. Fortunately, she could speak to me normally in the end. You're just like how you were in the Griffin, Commander. In what way? The way you treat dolls, Groza smiled. Normally people wouldn't think that way, right? I couldn't just leave you there, that sort of thing. After fixing up Groza, she looked at me more how I remembered. However, I knew her frame couldn't be repaired that easily. Worse still, the gaps in her orca would be the hardest to fix. Don't think that way. I patted Groza's shoulder and complimented her basic checks. Oh, why did I say cheeks? That was weird. Your frame damage isn't so bad, though we'll probably want a professional to help take a closer look at you. I think I'm doing fine now. I don't need a follow-up. Groza stood up and hearing me, but refused the further treatment. Alright, are you leaving then? Since she said so much, I wasn't going to press the point. I nodded, but just as I was about to send her off, she shook her head. Commander, won't you take responsibility and go all the way? She said for... Wait, what? Wait. I patted Groza's shoulder and basic checks. Your frame damage isn't that bad, though we'll probably want a professional to help take a closer look at you. I think I'm doing fine now. I don't need a further checkup. Groza stood up upon hearing me, but refused the further treatment. Alright, are you leaving then? Since she said as much, I wasn't going to press the point. I nodded, but just as I was about to send her off, she shook her head. Commander, won't you take responsibility and go all the way? She stepped forward, her eyes filled with longing. It would seem I won't have to worry about what had given me pause for thought earlier. Did this woman really just said, eh? This girl is forward. We love it. All right. All right. It seems that I have set foot in the realm I should have entered. The current me was pinned under a massive amount of junk. Commander, meanwhile, the Cobra of all this is Groza, arrive along that. Oh my, looks like you've fallen foul of things as well. Just how many unfortunate activated traps previously anyway? It all started when Groza invited me into her room for a late supper. Just as I thought everything was set, Groza realized that she had left a bottle opener in her lounge and stepped outside for a moment to get it. Meanwhile, I was incredibly alert and accidentally touched the big cabinet in the corner of the room. Then I was deluged by a countless pieces of darkness and forced me back, piling higher and higher. I was completely buried by it. Are you going to explain this, Groza? Sorry, Commander, but I ordered plenty of stuff that I accumulated before I realized it. That's not the point. How on earth did you... While I was talking, Groza had already stuffed all the junk back in the cabinet and the room was clean once again. Put it all in there? Well, they say that 90% of most magic merely consists of knowing one extra fact. Would you like to give it a try, Commander? Said Groza as she opened the wine. Also, some spaces aren't small as they look. I had that cabinet custom made. The cabinet in question seemed less storage space and more like a and I looked into the corner of the room. It seemed family deep. Meanwhile, Groza took a sip on her wine. I love that. She just sips her wine cautiously. I love that about her. All right, I think that's number 7. All right, what's the last one? I think this is the one we max her out. So yeah, let's say it. Commander, I got a new recipe. I added a twist to this, but I hope it's not too much for you. I ignore the fragrant chicken sausage and tomato sauce before me and looked up at Groza, who was wearing an apron for the first time in a long while. I couldn't help but feel nostalgic as I looked at her. Also, her apron was fancier than before. Over the years, taste testing food for Groza has become a second nature. Originally, Groza began the gustarium model for gastro modulators. However, her frame was damaged, which meant the gustarium model could not be successfully installed. And after changing her frame, she refused to have them installed in the name of cutting costs. And thus, the state of affairs persisted until now. As a result, my job is to substitute Groza's sense of taste all the time. Commander, were you thinking about the past? Groza top off my cup of fruit juice for me. We'll be having ops meeting later, so we'll have fruit juice and refreshments today. No, it's nothing. I was just thinking about the food you're making me now. Isn't a pretty roulette wheel anymore. Groza cooking is impeccable, provided she isn't too adventurous. After all, this only makes you choose my food given the present circumstances. The present circumstance? You have many options available to you now, do you not? Well, I've grown used to cooking. You go used to your cooking for over years. I pulled out a chair and gestured to Groza to sit next to me. Besides, I promised to taste in your place. I'm grateful for your trust, Commander. Groza smiled as she took my hand. That's why I always stand by your side and live up to your expectations. Her words were shot in my arm. Her words were a shot in my arm that drove me to pick up the spoon and sample the newest culinary creation. Oh, she's total wife and I love her. I'm so glad we got it. But we got voice lines to check out and then we'll be done. Alright, so we'll go 1 and then we'll go to the 8. Number 1. What's wrong, Commander? I'll do as I'm told, then, Commander. Oh my gosh. Let me guess. If this expression, I guess you're having trouble again. Did I say something like this before? Oh my gosh. Number 3. Late night working overtime makes one crave for high calories, doesn't it? How about this cake? Don't worry, I held back my craving energies this time. Oh my gosh, I love that. Alright, number 4. Nighttime is great for focusing on my very own things, but standing with the commander is a pretty good choice too. Aww. What's number 5? Commander, I've been researching a new way to make chocolate cake lately. The result is experimentation looks very good. Mainly has helped me confirm the taste is decent. Please have a taste, Commander. Number 6. Last night temperature was 4 degrees Celsius, so that's within the range of cold for the Commander. Have you taken measures to keep yourself warm, Commander? The newly processed scarf has arrived. Right. Have you taken measures to keep yourself has arrived in the ops room? I'll remind you to wear the temperature and drop at night, of course. Ah. Number 7. If I already trusted you, Commander, please continue to rely on me on the future as well. Alright, what's number 8? What do I need? Have you always known, Commander? Ever since I joined you eventually have always given me what I needed. Now my only wish is for a moment to peace to last forever. Aww. Aww. Alright, let's see what the other ones is. Oh yeah, these are normal. Oh yeah, okay. These are just... Yeah, okay. These are skill, kill, victory. But wait, what's the daily? So the daily ones I want to see. We're not done. We have not done scheduling. Do you need to look it over, Commander? Valuable trust leads to perfect victory. Commander, Melee is looking at for a collection. Have you seen... Excuse me, why are you hiding behind your back? Nothing. This month budget is balanced. Feeling relieved? You can relax now, Commander. Aww. And news comes in tea set, Commander. How about taking a break and have a cup of tea with me? Aww. I love that. Okay. That's it for the wife. That's it for the wife. So, I think... Okay, I think we Yeah, I think we knew what happened. This was amazing. She's wife. She's always wife. I want to check this real quick. It specifically said, I don't see the hairpin because it said the hairpin on her. Let me check something real quick. I don't think there was a hairpin on her, but no, I don't see the hairpin. Because I don't think if we take a look at the dialogue, hang on. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. Yep, it is. There it is. Yep. Okay. So this outfit is the outfit. Hey. Oh, that's amazing. Oh. So this is the outfit. Oh my gosh, the Canon wife outfit. We love to see it. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. That was a really lovely story. I love that one too much. This is why she is wife. This is why we love our wife. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I know I did. That was very fantastic. I loved every minute of it. I love these little sort of stuff like that, but I love the wife even more. But yeah, if you like Rizal, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, or ring the bell for more. This was streamed live on Twitch, pun_knee at twitch.com. I stream, okay, woman, calm down. I stream Wednesday. The stream schedule are posted on Twitter, Blue Skies, YouTube Community tab, and Twitch itself. So check on those if you want to buy. But yeah, this is stream live on Twitch, pun_knee at twitch.com, and I'll see you all next time. Hey, is pun.